Another way to encourage your child to communicate is by withholding items. So, withholding items means that you are engaged in an activity with your child, whether it's play based or routine based, and you'll give them a directive, but then you won't provide the items they need in order to complete the task or activity. So, for example, let's say you are coloring with your child. You would want to keep all of the markers back and hold on to them, give them their coloring book or their sheet of paper and say, all right, let's color. You can even start coloring on your own sheet, and they will be wondering, when is she going to give me the marker? So you're creating this communication temptation for your child to have to request an item that he or she needs in order to play or do the activity. So, one other example, I don't know if your child likes these Water Wow activity books, but a lot of my students do. So, whenever they want to play with the Water Wow book, I give them the book, but I purposely leave out the paintbrush that they need in order to paint on the pages. So then I just sit and wait for a couple seconds and see what the child does in response to this. So withholding an object is really great because it encourages problem solving skills. So your child is going to have to identify that they have a problem and create a solution. So maybe they ask for help, they tell you something's missing, or they request the item that they need. So there are a lot of ways that withholding an item can help increase your child's communication opportunities. So try it with their favorite toys or activities. You can do it during snack time by giving them their napkin and their spoon, but not giving them their yogurt or whatever snack they have. You can do it during routine activities like getting dressed, tell them go put your shoes on, but purposely hold their shoes. And you are doing this within reason. So if this is something that frustrates your child, don't do it. You have to know what your child's threshold is for frustration. So maybe you withhold the item for a second or two and then you model the correct communication and you hand the child the item. So what you don't want to happen is this to become a power struggle. So by that I mean you don't want to be withholding the item and demanding that the child communicates for it. So that's going to just create this dynamic of communication feeling like a chore or something I have to do. And if communication is difficult for your child, that can be upsetting and frustrating. So we don't want to do that. So only use withholding an item if your child is um, in a playful mood and you are there to support them through it. And don't withhold an item if it causes increased frustration, because that would defeat the purpose. So I hope that this strategy helps you to create opportunities for your child to explore communication and learn that they do have the power to control their experiences and make decisions and communicate their wants and needs.